A large majority of Oregon voters say no to a higher gas tax and fee increases to fund road repairs.
I drive every single day, so I mean, like, it's going to hurt my pocket.
We need the infrastructure, no matter what the cost of gas.
And the cost of doing nothing.
A yes vote on Measure 120 would have helped uphold the transportation bill, narrowly passed by lawmakers in September. It would have raised the gas tax 6 cents, increased registration and title fees, and doubled the transit payroll tax from 0.1% to 0.2%. But now those increases won't happen.
Anybody who decides they're going to raise revenue on Oregonians is going to have to really sell it.
Chris Koski, a Reed College professor, says the vote shows people appear to have less optimism in the government's ability to solve big issues like transportation funding.
And they also have to recognize that there are two pretty distinct divides in this state. There is a party that believes that government is sort of in the business of solving problems, and there's another party right now that is really against any kind of increases in government. In fact, believes the government is the problem.
Governor Tina Kotek's press secretary, Kevin Glenn, saying Wednesday in part, quote, "The governor is focused on working with lawmakers of both parties, ODOT leadership, stakeholders, and local leaders to find a path forward." He says the governor is already working on an achievable vision for Oregon's transportation system. But Anthony Smith, the state director for the National Federation of Independent Business in Oregon, says the intensity of 120's defeat has raised a lot of eyebrows.
Voters clearly are sending a strong signal to Salem saying that they've had it with being asked to pay more for the things that they expect government to do with the resources that they have on hand.
No matter what the approach, people seem to agree the problems with roads and transportation funding aren't going away.
But going forward, it's hard because it's not clear where exactly voters are willing to be taxed. And in fact, in general, taxes are pretty unpopular.
And the governor's office said the work group that's working on recommendations for how to move forward at this point has already had their first meeting at the beginning of the month. And you can watch those meetings online. We have a link on kgw.com. David, back to you.
Libby Dowsett live in Southwest Portland. Thanks, Libby.